Welcome to our daily devotional series, The Daily Herald. I pray that these messages will come to you as an encouragement and a reminder to be heralds of the Lord daily. God bless you.
The Resurrection and the Life, February 14. Now Martha said to Jesus, "Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died." John 11:21.
When Jesus therefore saw her weeping, and the Jews also weeping which came with her, he groaned in spirit and was troubled. He read the hearts of all assembled. He saw that with many, what passed as a demonstration of grief was only pretense. He knew that some in the company, now manifestating hypocritical sorrow, would ere long be planning the death, not only of the mighty miracle worker, but of the one to be raised from the dead. Christ could have stripped them from their robe of pretended sorrow, but he restrained his righteous indignation. The words he could in all truth have spoken, he did not speak, because of the loved one kneeling at his feet in sorrow, who truly believed in him. "Where have ye laid him?" he asked. They said unto him, "Lord, come and see." Together they proceeded to the grave. It was a mournful scene. Lazarus had been much loved, and his sisters wept for him with breaking hearts, while those who had been his friends mingled their tears with those of the bereaved sisters. In view of this human distress, and of the fact that the afflicted friends could mourn over the dead while the Savior of the world stood by, Jesus wept. Though he was the Son of God, yet he had taken human nature upon him, and he was moved by human sorrow. His tender, pitying heart is ever awakened to sympathy by suffering. He weeps with those that weep, and rejoices with those that rejoice. But it was not only because of his human sympathy with Mary and Martha that Jesus wept. In his tears there was a sorrow as high above human sorrow as the heavens are higher than the earth. Christ did not weep for Lazarus, for he was about to call him from the grave. He wept because many of those now mourning for Lazarus would soon plan the death of him who was the resurrection and the life. But how unable were the unbelieving Jews rightly to interpret his tears? Some who could see nothing more than the outward circumstances of the scene before him as a cause for his grief, said softly, "Behold, how he loved him." Further reflection. How do I respond when someone who I help betrays me?